We're going to have 2 more Chinas added to our population in the next 20 years, and we're trying to feed it on this little 10% land. Our farm is the ocean. Our moonshot is to be able to reach the entire globe with our super alternative, healthy, sustainable protein powder and our byproducts, omega oil and water, and really make an impact on the global hunger relief and shortage of good protein powder. There is no other fish protein like us on the globe. Ours has got a PADACAS score of 1, which is the best you can get on a protein digestibility score. No odor, no taste, and a very long shelf life, which is 5 years plus shelf life, which is unbelievable, using no preservatives. This has been 10 years in the making. So me and my team have put 10 years of our lives, and we gone through a very extensive R&D process. We checked all the prior patents and the technology and find out what are some of the challenges. Why haven't this been successful? Why hasn't this been scaled up? And we solved all those problems. One of our main goals was to find the most sustainable, truly sustainable raw material. And as our planet is 75% water, that ocean has all these natural resources. Any scientist, anyone, any critic can look at the size, the sheer mass of the oceans compared to the arable land. It's a no-brainer. If you can harness the natural resources from the ocean and do it in a sustainable and mindful manner, there is much more resources there. We believe in oceanic products because oceanic products are grown in the ocean. You don't have to feed them. You don't have to use pesticides, chemicals. Our sustainability is so low compared to any even plant-based protein. We know we love our plants, we love our vegetables, and we like to eat them, but we just don't think that you have to tax this small 10% of the land that we live on, to grow alternative plants to extract protein from it. When there's the 75% is the ocean, and we have all this protein in the ocean that is going untapped. We had to identify a technology and come up with a technology that can be scalable. We cracked the code, and now we have an engineering system which is called the Sevier systems, which is basically the savior from the ocean. Sevier, that's where the word came from. So that's our extraction technology that we can license it to other folks in other parts of the world. It's scalable, and it can be applied to many areas, and it's going to save our planet. And incidentally, it's not only for fish. We can throw beef or chicken or other protein-based products. It's an extraction technology, so we can license it. It's going to change extraction technology world because we don't require high heat and lots of chemical preservatives, and we have long shelf life. So those are all the qualities that has been sought after, haven't been achieved. We have achieved it. 3 products come out. One is the premium protein powder that's got over 91% protein and has 0 additives and has 5 years plus shelf life. It's gonna disrupt the food technology for the better, where you can put it in your bar, you can shake it on your soup or shake it on your cereal, and you can take pills, or you can put it in a ramen, in your pasta, in your bread. It can go into many foods that traditional protein cannot go into, baked goods and chips and so forth. We're really excited that it's gonna help all different aspects of the population. Right now, we're working with Oregon State University doing a human study in India on stunted children that they don't get enough protein. We're gonna make a huge impact on that, but it's also gonna be good for our school children right here in the United States. One small school meal is gonna give them all the protein they need for their brain, for their body, and for their bone. Cancer patients, we have a therapeutical food that is a very small volume, 35 grams. You can take that, give it to a cancer patient that had chemotherapy that otherwise couldn't eat a large volume of food. They would throw it up, so they can't get the nutrients. Now this is gonna be a lifesaver. The second product that comes out is a minimally processed, super pure omega oil, and it's edible. As soon as it comes out of our process, it's unheard of. And the third is water. So our body and fish, all the marine species, are about 75 to 80% water content. So it has many applications. One of the things we did, is this thing is called the RUSF, ready to use supplemental food. Okay, so this is one of my first dreams that we did with my wife with Pledge to Humanity. This program we have is called Kilos for Kids. For every kilo that we sell, we're gonna give away a product to a kid. It's a life-saving product. So now these RUSFs, as the UN used to give rice and wheat. So these malnourished children, they still die. They cannot live off of carbs, just fills up their stomach. Protein is necessary. Our dream is to put these systems on a severe ship that can go around the globe and can go into any disaster area and then use the natural, God-given resources from the ocean right there, employ the fishermen, and then process on board the ship and deliver. We could have ships right now going to Somalia, going to Gulf of Mexico when we have earthquakes, and be right there and deliver products right there to the people. But of course, we are a commercial company and it's going to be extremely profitable. And then the more profitable we are, we have that Kilos for Kids. We're going to, it's connected. The ultimate goal is to have multiple ships going all around the globe, doing commercial and philanthropical and life-saving missions and commercial application. Feeding the world and protecting our planet is what our motto is.